Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you can't guess by my attire, we are talking Superman tonight. This is my non-spoiler review of the movie. I saw it Tuesday night at the Amazon Prime early access screening. I did do an out-of-the-theater reaction that was just my quick thoughts coming out of the theater. This is just going to be a little bit longer. Just what I thought overall of the movie. I'm not going to go into spoilers on this video. That'll be saved for this weekend when I do my spoiler reaction. I don't want to put spoilers out there yet, even though I know that it is releasing to the public tonight. I've seen some spoilers out there already, and I feel bad for those people that have seen them that haven't seen the movie. So, overall, if you followed my channel for the past few months, you know that I have been very cautiously optimistic and nervous for this movie. I didn't think that James Gunn was the right fit to make this movie or to even be in charge of DC Studios. I didn't think he was capable of doing anything other than what he has done with his humor so far, like Guardians and Suicide Squad. I liked Guardians a lot. I did not like the Suicide Squad movie was okay, but the Peacemaker series I did not like at all. Creature Commandos I was not a fan of until like the last episode. But I was very worried that this Superman was going to be too comedic, that it wasn't going to take itself seriously, and that there was just going to be issues. Especially after we've gone from the Henry Cavill Superman and what Zack Snyder did, going to this new universe and what they're doing now. So I really wanted this movie to be good, and I didn't want to leave the theater disappointed. And I can honestly tell you, I personally did not leave the theater disappointed at all. I loved it. I had a smile on my face the whole time. James Gunn definitely understood the assignment for this movie. It was not overly comedic. There is humor in it, but the humor lands. The movie flows. I didn't think there was any pace issues. It kept going. And I will say, it's not long enough. I mean, it's 2 hours long, and it does not feel like 2 hours. It got over, and I was like, that's it? I want more. One thing I was worried about was that there was going to be so many characters in this movie that it was going to be overstuffed, and Superman wouldn't get his due. It wasn't the case. I thought all the characters had a great balance. They were in it for what they needed to be in it, and Superman is in it a lot. Way more than I thought he was going to be with all the other characters. As far as the casting for all the characters, I think James Gunn in the casting department nailed every single character. Like I said, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but this is the Superman that we have been waiting for. This Superman molds the classic with the new. This to me felt like an amalgamation of everything that's come before and everything we've had. There's hints of Henry Cavill, there's hints of Christopher Reeves, there's hints of Tyler Hoechlin, there's hints of Tom Welling. I mean, it's all there encompassed in this movie, and he's a great Superman. I cannot wait to see what more we see of this. Lois, I think the best interpretation of Lois that we have ever seen on screen, whether that's TV or movie. Even the supporting characters, Jimmy Olsen was great. Perry was great. Even I expected to hate Guy Gardner, and I loved his character. I thought Nathan Fillion did a great job with Guy. The action, the CGI, I thought was good. Could have been a little bit better in spots, but It's a lot better than what we saw in the trailers. It's not the same scenes. They definitely touch things up. I'll get into that into my spoiler reaction on a few scenes. But yeah, I thought in the tone is way more serious than I thought it was going to be for this movie. Like I said, there's humor in it, but it's definitely serious. I will say there's moments when I laughed. There's moments when I was teary-eyed. I cried. Happy tears as well as sad. I had a big smile on my face the whole time. I couldn't wipe it off. The theme is there. It's not played near enough, I don't think, but they do play it. And it was just fun. It was joyful. It was fun. And you just feel David Cornswet just gave this presence of Superman. And Lex was great. I've seen some things online that people didn't like his character very well or how he acted it, but I thought he did great. The one thing that I can really say and explain and capture the essence of this movie and what it is, and I've seen this a lot, is it truly is a comic book brought to life. This was something that I haven't seen done in a comic book movie. This is completely different than any other comic book movie I've seen. So if you feel like you have gotten superhero fatigue, or superhero movie fatigue, or comic book movie fatigue from all these movies they put out, go see this, because it's different than anything else that they've done, Marvel or DC. It's new and it's fresh. Every scene feels like a comic book panel just jumping from the page to screen in live action, and you just feel like you're a part of this world. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much. It's not perfect. Don't get me wrong, but for what they pulled off and were able to do, I was in awe, because I expected it to be completely different than what it was, and it wasn't. And if you've seen some of the things, I'll get into a lot of it more with the spoiler reactions, and I'll break a lot of it down. There's a lot to get into. It does have a little bit of political messaging. It's not woke like what people are saying it is. There's no wokeness in this movie. But they definitely knock it out of the park. The main theme and tone that I would say I got out of this movie was, Christopher Reeve's Superman was, you'll believe a man can fly. This movie nails it where it says, in 2025, a man can still be good. And you can still be good and love others and be a good person and do the right thing. And that's what this movie nailed down, and that is what Superman is and always has been. Even if it's not truth, justice, and the American way anymore, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow for everyone, not just America, but for everyone. And that's what this movie portrayed and did, and I thought it did a great and spectacular job. So, that's my non-spoiler review. I'll get into my spoiler reactions, and I'll do my rating on the spoiler reaction. I won't do it here. I'll do it in the spoiler reaction. You have to come back and see that. I will have the suit on again when I do my spoiler reaction this weekend. So, go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I've seen a lot of people going on about how Henry Cavill's Superman was better, and they don't want this new Superman, and it's too silly and too corny, and red pill, blue pill. We don't need red pill, blue pill. We live in a world where we have both. This was a great Superman that we were delivered, and it landed, and it was great. Henry Cavill is great. I still love Henry Cavill as Superman. I love what Zack Snyder did with his movies and his characters. But this is a new universe. We're not going to get that Zack Snyder universe anymore. This is what we have, and I think they did a great job with it. And I think it's great that we live in a world where we have both. You can still watch Man of Steel with Henry Cavill, Batman versus Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the other Justice League, if that's what you prefer. And then we have this universe. And I think it's great that we have both. And not to hate on one because you don't like it because it's not Henry Cavill. And just go see, because I think you'll be so impressed with David Cornsweet's performance and everybody else's performance that it will change your mind and you'll see something different and fresh and something that you'll just enjoy and have fun with. And that's what this movie was. And it's what I wanted it to be. And I loved it. So go check it out. Don't just take my word for it. Go see it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've seen it, don't put any spoilers in this video. Wait till the spoiler reaction and then you can put spoilers. Again, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a super week. Enjoy your weekend. Go see Superman. Go see Superman twice. Go see Superman 3 times. I don't think you're going to regret it. I loved it. Go see it on the biggest screen you can. I saw it in IMAX. We'll see you on the next video. Again, thanks for watching.